Good morning, it's James. It's so good to see you this morning. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. I'm deeply grateful to have the honor and the blessing of laying eyes on you. I hope and pray that this message finds you and all the people that you love peaceful, thriving, and very, very well. Look at this morning. Let's take a nice deep breath. Bring it all the way down as we soften our belly. Give ourselves a half smile. We soften our eyes. We soften our jaw, soften our entire face. And we just give ourselves permission to land right here in this moment. So over the last few months, I've been sharing a lot about my gratitude for Lisa Miller, who's the professor at Columbia, and her work in the spiritual realms about helping people understand how the spiritual brain performs and how we can heal past traumas, how we can create a life that's full of greater peace and emotional resilience and positivity and hope, and really, truly cultivate the type of physiology, neurochemistry, spirituality, and emotional well-being that we really all truly, I believe, desire and deserve, right? Don't you just want that? So her research is really beautiful, very simple, super practical, and it gives us a guide to help us each and every day to fortify our mind, create or recreate a brain that gets a chance to grow and evolve and be more peaceful, be more strong, be more creative, be more full of love. And the spiritual brain practice is something where she takes us through many things that we can do, which is basically whether or not we have a dedicated practice for a religion, for a spiritual practice, any type of dedicated practice that we believe makes us evolve, helps us to feel stronger, more courageous, more loving, more compassionate, more full of light and love. That is all that matters, whether it's religious or spiritual. She said that's all that matters. And each and every day we dedicate ourselves to a practice. So it could be prayer or meditation or anything that you believe gives you a connection to something greater than yourself. Now, there's one other practice that I'm finding to be tremendously helpful in my life, and it's really helpful for people who've experienced trauma. And if you've been through trauma, you know that the way in which it shows up is just like, oh my gosh, really? And it can show up in just the most inopportune times, or times that you just want to give yourself the permission to believe that you're over these things, and then it comes back, and it comes back until we fully can create practices that helps it to heal and have the hope and the belief that these practices do heal us, and giving ourselves permission to love ourselves deeply enough that we continue to practice. We don't stop practicing. All of that is part of the healing of trauma. Well, there's one practice that she calls having counsel. Just, oh my gosh, I've been doing this and it just makes me feel peace. It makes me feel whole. It makes me feel healed. And this practice is something that is beautiful because it gives us the opportunity to invite in people. Maybe it could be a parent, a grandparent, whether or not they're alive or they're deceased, but someone who you know, when they say they love you, it just hits you in that wonderful way. It could be a spiritual teacher. It could be Jesus. It could be Buddha. It could be St. Francis of Assisi. It could be anyone that you associate a deep spiritual connection with, and someone that you believe that association makes you feel love, makes you feel hope. So when you have this experience of mindfulness or meditation or prayer, and you are seeing these different people surrounding you, and you get an opportunity to ask them questions like, am I lovable? Can I have peace? Am I worthy of practicing the kind of love and life I would love to lead? And you see each of these people, each of these spirits, each of these beings simply saying to you, yes, we love you. Yes, you are loved. Yes, we love you. Yes, you are loved. And if it's a parent that you bring in, mother, father, a friend, anyone that just when you think of them looking at you and saying you're loved, you just feel you're softening. You feel, you just feel. This is the practice that Lisa says can transform our mind, transform our brain, transform our nervous system, just transform us, help us to heal, help us to step into the next evolution of what we all came here to be, full of light, full of love, full of hope, and living up to the truth that we are all of these things, always. So bring counsel in. Surround yourself with the people, the beings, the light that you are, loving, and that you fully deserve. It's a beautiful practice, and it's a beautiful day to practice. Much love. All blessings. Thank you. Bye for now.